I get to as many shoulders as I can. This is a handsome bald angel. I am Milton, son of carpenter Mary. Dad carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom Marianne. I am the son of carpenter Mary. I get to make parables. And this is one of them. About Jenny. And Brooke. They are taking a summer college class together. And Jenny shows up at their apartment and she says, you remember that copy of Professor Foot's test I got you last week? And Brooke says, yeah. And Jenny says, well, it turns out Professor Foot was setting us all up. There's also a sugar check parable. I'm going to check my blood sugar. You need a lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. It turns out he set us all up. Ah, there you are, hiding behind the phone. He left his office door unlocked. And when Jenny went in there and got that copy of the test, it was a test that had been fabricated. All the A's, B's, and C's and D's were in the wrong places. And everything's hiding on me this morning. Jenny goes on to say, that most of the class failed that test because of that. You know, Professor Foot setting them up. And Brooke, this says, well, it's a good thing I didn't use that test. The handsome bald guy wouldn't let me. Then Jenny says the handsome bald guy wouldn't let you. And Brooke says, yeah, whenever I've got a difficult decision to make, it seems like there's always this little Chinese devil on one shoulder. You know, with the pitchfork, the horn, and the tails. And he's always telling me to do the wrong thing. Oh, don't bother with this site. That you can't upload there anymore. Vimeo. Remember Checking Posted 5 with Vimeo, they waste everybody's time. And then suddenly, once you start using Vimeo again to upload things to them, they all of a sudden change their rules and you can only upload 500 megabytes, whatever it was. Devil. Now, oh yeah, that's upside down. That's right side up. That's right side up. Brooke. Oh, if you want the short version, check out last night's. It's on Instagram. Check out last night's a minute parable. Yeah, it's shirtless girls. And often for the attractive blonde girls, I try to appear shirtless on the shoulder. Oh, if I'm not on the shoulder, a look around. I'm probably somewhere, girls. But Brooke tells Jimmy that, yeah. And over on the other shoulder is that handsome bald guy shirtless bald guy, who tells Jenny to do the right thing. And yeah, I told her, don't use that test. Professor Foot's setting everybody up. And yeah, Jenny's gonna have to study extra hard. They're gonna have a makeup test since everybody failed. Everybody except, Brooke has to take it. And later on that night, they share that apartment there. I'm not sure if they're going to share it for long because Jenny's an angry brunette and Brooke is a hot blonde girl. But middle of the night, Jenny up late studying for that retest. She goes out to the kitchen to get something, a snack to keep her going, and she hears Brooke talking in her sleep. Oh, yes, handsome bald guy. Yes, Melton, yes. I have been a very good girl. Check out my stigmata eyes and the more long-winded dailies of the nightlies before on youtube.com/DNFD series. That's DNFD SERIES. And yes, for all of you out there who are making videos of America's Hijack Lifelines, here's another thing you can do. Oh, I upload my links, my daily links for can be like 7 or 8, I guess, or up to 20 something. I had a lot of Tommy slideshow videos, and they're very short. For this month, yesterday and the day before, so it was a bunch of links yesterday. But find a video you like that's been uploaded to like DNFD series. I also go to my portfolio YouTube, showing off my imagery and less of the randier stuff. I always try to get the links for that as well. What the eyes I'm doing genetic carpentry work with looked like about 9 years ago, and before that they were even darker brown. Started changing in 1996. And yeah, I saw the difference. It first started changing in my vision. So much better than they were before. Oh, you could give me an eye test right now and you find I still got the same prescription that I had. I've always thought this was the same prescription I had when I was in college. And yeah, but when I was in college, yeah, you can see the smaller brown circles disappearing, as you saw in the refrigerator. The bigger, bluer circles growing in through and around the blue eyes are bigger. Oh, brown eyed DNA on the way out, blue eyed DNA on the way in. That's why I'm in the wheelchair here. Got going with the muscles. It's very painful with the muscles and the bones and the organs. But yeah, no way I could do that. Just what I just did there. Of course, I wasn't in the wheelchair back in college, but literally, excuse me, I'd have to feel my way around without these things. And it does seem odd to me that they're very thick and all that, but dirty too. But I can see something off in the distance clearly. I mean, I see here's a way to describe it. I see things up close and in the distance as shapes better, much better. I could see during those first 30 years of my life, before they started changing in '96. And but details on those shapes aren't always good, whether they're near or whether they're far. So I guess it's kind of important. It's a natural kind of thing, because it's important that you see that bear, way over there on that hill charging to you. But it's not as important that you be able to recognize if the bear has a bow tie or not. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. Come see me. See my contact, link your contact, I can put it right there. Bring me your favorite flowers, girls. I'll turn them into forever flowers. You never have to water them again. Take a picture of that nice cloud up there. Oh, you got one of the few pictures of a moon that turned out. Take a picture of that moon. I'll turn it into forever moon. I guess it already is. But you gotta come see me in person. And yes, do that right thing. Make that video of America's Hijack Life Funds. Post it. YouTube, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, 1,000 more. We the people must be the reporters. Otherwise, you gotta put that spotlight on truth. We got to make the world a better place. And the way to do that is, point out stupid stuff like placing someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. And a lot of folks don't care about that. If the political party is one or the other, they either support the buffoon Russian guy or the Hussein guy. But it is about your hijack lifelines. Timestamp on your phone, number dialed, make the call right now. Whoever's in the room there with you, 424-229-4140. Make the video of America's Hijack Lifelines and post it. You got a video of organized crime that is worried enough about everyone finding out about them hijacking America's lifelines. They're worried enough about it to alter phone records to cover it up. Yeah, it's going to be boring what you get. Phone ringing, error misses, busy signal. But it is not going to be boring when you need the firemen, the police, paramedics, and you're getting that. And I guarantee you guys, it's going to be just as newsworthy as me asking for a Flight 93 check, a 9/11 Flight 93 check. That's you trying to call me. Asking for one of those for 9 years and not getting one. Pointing out dangerous religious censorship in America. And yeah, 9/11 and Hussein placing was also religious censorship. It's going to be just as newsworthy. Make the video of it now. And every time you're trying to call up countless other customers, you get that boring thing. You ask your Gates livelihood, so Gates and Google and Spectrum and whatever's a big name in your business can get the business instead of you, even though you do a better job. Make that video, America's Hijack Life Funds. Come see me. And yes, all of you attractive blonde girls out there. Those sweet dreams are on the way as your reward for being good. And yeah, print out my imagery. You know what I say, if you rub the handsome bald guys. I don't, before you go to bed, you get the sweetest of dreams. And, if you rub that head in person, We can start on those dreams before you go to sleep.